every utility in Roblox Rivals, and today I'm going to be ranking them from worst to best. And before we start this video today, I'm giving away an energy gun bundle, a classic bundle, and a heavy duty bundle for 80,000 subscribers. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is like, subscribe, watch to the end of the video, and comment which one of the three you want. Now let's get on with this ranking. Coming in last place, we have the smoke grenade. The smoke grenade, in my opinion, is definitely the worst utility in the game because it doesn't really provide all that much of a benefit, but it's not necessarily that good. Like, it just makes a big black ball. Pause. So basically the smoke grenade, you know, it does that, and that's basically it. I mean, you could hide for a couple seconds, but these things kind of run out pretty fast. You only get 3 of them, which, I mean, that's kind of a lot, but I mean, it has a counter. It has the flamethrower that you can use to counter it, and I don't even think this thing personally should have a counter. It should just stay there until it disappears because it's already bad enough as is. It doesn't do any damage unless if you hit the player directly with it, which is very rare, and I mean that is pretty funny when that happens, but it's never happened to me. I'm just not really a big fan of these. I mean, you feel like Batman when you use them, and that's cool, but it's just not a very beneficial utility at all. There's much better options out there. Next up, we have the jump pad, and the jump pad is, not everybody has this thing because you had to do like something special to unlock this, which not very many people have. But the jump on this thing isn't really that high at all. I'll show you guys. Like, that's the highest you can jump, which, I mean, you can use it to do things like this, for example. You can place it there. Actually, I didn't do it right, but yeah, you can do that basically. You can just slide into it, hit the other one, and you can do some pretty cool tricks like that, but it's not really that useful, especially compared to grenades. You can just do a grenade jump and still do a lot better. It's just not all that great of a utility in terms of movement, which is the main reason why people would want to use this thing. You can also like go through the back of it like that, which is pretty cool. And also it's good for double jumping. Like if you have the fists or something, you can double jump and it keeps the momentum, which is pretty neat. But aside from that, I don't really think the jump pad's all that great. There's not really too much to say about this thing. It's just, it doesn't have very much to it. It was cool like unlocking it. That was nice, but it's just not all that great of a utility. This is where the list started to get a little hard for me because every utility from this point on has something useful to it. But next up we have the Flashbang. If you don't know what it is, you throw it in the air, and if you're looking in that general direction, then you'll get blinded like that. The only reason I didn't place this any higher is just simply because it's easy to counter the Flashbang. Like if somebody on the other team is using it, they use it for 1 round and then immediately like you're like, okay, I'm just gonna look at the ground and it won't be a problem at all. Which the funny thing is, Flashbangs don't even work like that. It's not a visual thing. It's actually an audio thing. Like flashbangs are so loud that it actually messes with your vision and your hearing. So a little inaccurate with the way that works. And also if it's like behind a building or something, like if you accidentally throw it behind a building, or if the other player's in a building and they're just not looking at it, they won't see it. So I just feel like it's too easy to counter for this thing to be worth it exactly. Not a bad utility when used right, but you can only use it for like 1 round and then people just look away from it, and that it's that easy. Alright, and next up we have the... Sorry, a YouTuber dared me to like scream randomly in my video, and I thought it'd be funny if I did it. But yeah, next we have the Satchel. Yeah, the YouTuber's Aussie Boss Crow. Go check him out. He's pretty cool. Yeah, he was like, I never hear you scream in your videos. It'd be funny if you just do it randomly next video. So here we are, screaming in my videos. But the Satchel, you get 3 of them. It's basically like it's a detonation grenade. You can use this to grenade jump pretty well. You don't have to like specifically time it or anything, because you know, you detonate it, you time it yourself. So you can literally just toss these in the air, and hold on, let me kill myself real quick. In the game, of course, but not in real life, don't worry. Like say if I wanted to get to the crane over here, I can just toss a couple of these, detonate them myself, and then boom, I'm on the crane. So it's really good for movement. They actually nerfed these things a while back. They used to be the best utility by far, simply because they did like 50 damage, so you could place 3 and you could instantly kill somebody, which, well, I made it. They used to be so much better, and they got nerfed, and it's not as good now, and it just makes me sad to use these things knowing that they used to be so much more. But despite that, they're pretty good for movement. They're not bad at all, and I think you can place them on your teammate and have the teammate run up to the enemy and like kill them. But yeah, Satchel's interesting. Yeah, next up we have the freeze ray, which the freeze ray is really good if you want to like freeze somebody and just one tap them. Oh my god, this map looks stupid. Yeah, I'm playing Legacy Crossroads. Why is it so flat? Yeah, that's the cool thing about private servers. Oh my god, I went so high in the air. That's the good thing about private servers, bro. You can get these like old Legacy maps, which are pretty cool. But yeah, the freeze ray, it's good if you want to use shorty or sniper and just one tap somebody, but in terms of actually hurting people, it doesn't really do much. I think you only get one shot. Yeah, you get one shot and that's it, which for some reason I was thinking you had two, but I guess it's just one. And I remember knife users, they used to freeze people and then just backstab them immediately, which I think you can still do that, but you have to wait for them to unfreeze. It's like if they're frozen, your weapon does slightly less damage, which I think that was a good addition to this thing, because it could be OP otherwise. But if you use this thing, it kind of makes you feel like Mr. Freeze from Batman. That's the second Batman reference today, which is weird. It happened twice, but you know, I like Batman. Batman's pretty cool. Anyway. Next up, we've got the Molotov. Also, sorry I'm playing on a private server and not getting any real gameplay. It's only because it's hard to get gameplay with utilities without being killed every 2 seconds, because you can't really fight back with these things. But yeah, I decided to join Onyx for this because it's perfect, because it's fire. But yeah, this thing can do like hecka damage. I think you get 2 of these, or maybe not even 2. Yeah, you just have a cooldown, so I guess you can technically throw as many as you want. But yeah, they're easy to avoid once you throw them though, because you have to like really throw them in the right spot for this to do anything like super decent, you know? Like this is really nice like on Arena if you throw it right in their spawn, but then like if you throw it and you miss the enemies, they can just walk around the fire and it's pretty easy after that. So it can either do like super big damage, or like the enemies could just see it and avoid it altogether, and then boom, you just wasted your utility. I know a lot of people like this thing. I like it somewhat too. I don't think it's that bad of a utility. I just think it's a little overrated. It's also very good for games with multiple people in it, right? Because, you know, if multiple people step in the fire, then you're doing damage to multiple people, and that's cool. But yeah, Molotov, pretty good. And also annoying. Next up, we have the Warhorn, and I think the Warhorn is probably the most underrated utility in the game. Like, if you use it, like, boom, you go supersonic racing. You go super fast, and you can just, like, run to the other side of the map, like, really quickly. Like, if you're on Arena and you blast this thing, like, straight off the rip, you can just get into enemy spawn before they even realize you've made your way over there. It's very good for people that like to rush. You know, if you use, like, sniper and you sit back, this thing might not be for you. But if you use, like, shotgun or assault rifle or just whatever, then you might enjoy this thing a lot more than you would, you know, like with other utilities. So like if you haven't really used this thing all that much, I'd recommend it. If you've used it like once or twice and thought like, man, I don't really like this thing, give it another shot. Like I promise, this thing is really, really good. Definitely one of the better utilities out there. Next up, we've got the grenade, and the good thing about the grenade is you can do this and then just jump to the other side of the map, which that's what a lot of pros do. And the good thing about the grenade, in my opinion, the thing that makes this rank as high as it does, is that it's the starter utility. Like everybody has this thing, right? And if you don't have this thing, then you don't play Rivals. But yeah, this is part of the default loadout. It's a little hard to do the grenade jump. You have to kind of time your jump properly. Like I start by starting at like the middle of this, running over, and then sliding on this. Then that's just about right. Some people like actually throw their grenade like right there, and they're able to time it and jump, which I don't really know how to do that. So boo womp, I guess. And then this thing does some pretty decent damage too. I don't know the exact numbers because I'm dumb, but you know. Next up, we've got the Medkit. The Medkit is, it's a prime utility, so you actually have to pay some Robux for it. It has the quick heal option, and it also has, like, the full healing option. It just depends what you've got time for, and this thing can actually help you clutch up, like, a lot. Like, say if you're hiding in, like, a building or something, like, this would be the perfect map, actually. Say if, like, the enemy's over there, they don't know where you're at. You've done some damage to them, but you come up here and heal up to full health, and then the timer runs out, you'd actually win that round just because you have more health than the enemy. So it can actually help in that way. And then it can also help like if you're injured after a gunfight, just to have a little extra HP. And that's always nice too, which I don't find myself using the medkit that much unless if like the other team is like super sweaty, but it is super useful when I do use it. The only thing that sucks is that like you have to buy a whole bundle for this thing, and it's just that's not very nice. You have to spend a couple hundred Robux. Oh, I'll have to spend $4 to heal in the game. Oh no. I mean, it's really not that much. If you're a functioning member of society like I am and you have a job, a couple bucks just for this thing, it's worth it. Or maybe, you know, you could go do some chores, clean your room, and ask your mom for a Roblox card, and then maybe you could afford it. But yeah, Medkit, quite nice. Next up, we've got the Subspace trip mine. Also, I don't know what this map is. This is base plate, so I haven't played on this map before. I don't know how big it is. Oh, yep, there's the edge of the map right there. Oh, there's a barrier. I thought I could jump off and kill myself. Well, but yeah, the trip mine, I like this a lot because you can do that. Jump up in the air, boom. Basically just grenade jump on steroids. There's also the scythe dash where you can do that. This is honestly a terrible map. Hold on, I'm gonna switch maps. Yeah, just so I can show this off a little better. Yeah, now I can show off the scythe dash a little better. You place it there, scythe and dash, or sorry, scythe and then slide into the trip mine, and then you go flying. Yay! Of course, you can jump in the air. And the good thing about the trip mine is that, like, if you hide it in a place where you know the enemy's gonna walk by, I believe it does 150 damage. It's either 150 or 149. Like, this thing can, if they step on this, they're dead pretty much. And the good thing is that it's actually invisible when you place it down, so the enemies can't even see it, and that leads to a lot of funny moments. Like, this thing is super OP on back rooms because you can just place it in like a little, you can like sit in a corner and you can place the trip mine like all around you. You know, you get two, you place it in one corner, you place it in the other, and you just sit there, you wait for the enemy, they walk by, and then boom, they blow up, they're dead. No effort needed, just a couple hundred Robux. Subscribe for more Rivals videos just like this.